Thank you. And obviously this conference is a success thanks to all organizers and participants. If you see that at least 2/3 are still there at the end of the conference from the beginning, that is already a wonderful achievement. In the previous session, there were some concerns expressed that Latvian University is not participating and not present. Well, don't fool yourself. Latvian University is present everywhere, in any place, and especially lately in Pārdaugava. And I understand that it is interesting to develop and reconstruct, renovate something that is already existing. But the most interesting process is to develop a new thing, and in a way that is a challenge for Latvian University, because in Tornkalns previous existing gardening area, green brown field, let's say, which is right behind the library. That is a challenge to create a new academic center here and to create it using interesting solutions as in the terms of construction engineering, in terms of architecture, also in terms of attracting of financing. My colleagues mentioned a lot of things, and of course we have to look for all possibilities, state budget, private, public partnership, EU funds, and so. But this will be the first moment when we are in this our called Juncker's plan by attracting investment fund, and that is a nice momentum that before you succeed to attract this fund, you have to go through a complete and complex process which gives assurance as to us, as to them, that we have good plan, good team, everything. But how can you integrate all this in this city context? That is an open issue. And this conference, especially devoted to Schmaeling, and we remember Schmaeling thanks to educational buildings he has developed in Riga. So here we create our school of future century, school which will either give us a rise or fall. And at this moment, we have to decide not only on particular building solutions and what can we implement from basic functions of the university, but how we write that in the context of the city. And I really hope that we will succeed to find this as an open solution for all inhabitants. We are talking about 12 to 15,000 of people in a small, very densely concentrated place, which is not the one to be invested freely. When I came here from Nature House, I was splashed several times by passing by cars going through this narrow pathway. So how this infrastructure of pedestrians, traffic, robotic and other will be developed, how we will cooperate with development of infrastructure for medicine, sport, how we will find place for new objects, and finally, how we will be in friends with National Library, which in this context would become a very integral part of infrastructure science and education. Because what can be more important for a university than a library? So we were very happy to participate in this project. We are very interested to continue our cooperation with the partners we have found already, and we will never agree to the idea that development of education and infrastructure of education and science is investment in reinforced concrete. Never. But of course we understand that you have to have infrastructure for people not to live. But this investment in infrastructure is a way, in a wider sense, this is a way to the temple of knowledge that will create future of University Riga and also the state. So thank you for the conference and have a successful end session. Thank you.